One for the dentists. I was at my dentist's yesterday, and we've got several dentists who are clients. They are cash rich, time poor. And what we've discovered is that because they're time poor, they don't bother making their money work as hard as it should be, getting the returns it should be, and so they're going to spend more time working than they probably want to, crouched over those chairs. And some of them have dental practices in the plural, others just are working in the single one. So, and we might well target dentists to teach them how to invest better and teach them a bit more about finance for this reason, because we found that particularly them, maybe pharmacists to a lesser extent, are very much in need of this. First of all, they can understand how to invest, especially the way we do it, where we filter out the stocks, value, growth, income, cash flow, Sortino, alpha. So they get it. They get it really quickly because they can follow procedures. They're dentists. And they understand when you're trying to clean up a ton of data to get the very best. Okay, so they know how to remove the plaque and the rubbish and just focus on lovely white teeth. Okay, i.e. the core portfolio. Then the model portfolio is where it's all done for you. And we say, well, this is what your teeth could look like. And this is how they've performed historically. So they sort of get it, okay? The major problem is the first step. They might see a video like this, and they might think, must get around to doing it. Summer is probably the very best time to think about investing. When we created the model portfolios, when we created before that the filtered list, we consistently got interest from dentists, I noticed. And if I had to put one profession above others where we've got more members than anything else, it is dentists. So if you're a dentist listening to this, have a look at the links in the bio. If you're a pharmacist, a lawyer, you can do the same as well. We've got a lot of those. What else? We've got surgeons, accountants. It's another one. Management consultants. And then, ironically, those who've worked in financial services, whether it's the consulting side of financial services or whether it is the asset management side. They probably fall into the category of all the things you always wanted to ask but were too afraid to do so. And that's where we cater to them as well by giving all that education on what investing really involves, using Nobel Prize-winning research to explain it to them, and Goldman Sachs Wealth Management's approach on cash return on capital invested, and the hedge fund industry's approach on momentum and high Sortinos, and then creating model portfolios with projections, albeit with all the caveats that go with the future, that the future is unknown, nobody has a crystal ball. And I guess the main question we get asked